Well, there are three basically. Firstly, public liability insurance. That is insurance against causing having an accident and causing damage or harm, such as spilling your coffee down the back of a server or dropping a spanner on someone's head. Accidents, and every company legally has to have public liability insurance. For a freelancer, typically they'd have contracts dictate what the cover is, and the contracts typically say £5 million of cover. And for a freelancer to have £5 million of public liability cover, it's probably about £200 a year. The second type of insurance I would want to talk about is employers liability insurance. In actual fact, if the freelancer is the only worker in the company and he's the director shareholder, or she of course, then they don't actually need employers liability insurance. That's changed now, but you often get it thrown in anyway. Insurance companies often give you it with the public liability insurance, so it doesn't actually cost anything. And then the third type, which is probably most important, is professional indemnity insurance, and that is to insure your company against professional negligence. So if you're, say, an IT software writer and you write a program that brings down a massive system for days and leads to loss of profits and costs in putting it back up, technically, if it's your fault, you're liable for that, and that's what you need the insurance for. In reality, generally, a lot of freelancers' work is signed off by the end client staff, and when that happens, really responsibilities have been passed on to the end client. So I think it's very rare that there is a claim, but theoretically there is one, and if it happens, it could be quite big. It's not a legal requirement to have professional indemnity insurance for freelancers, but it is a requirement in every contract I've ever seen, and the cover they ask for is usually either 100,000 or 1 million, or most commonly adequate. And then it's up to you to decide what adequate is, and the cost of the policy depends on the amount of cover. There is another sort of insurance I want to mention, which is tax investigation insurance. You can get insurance that will cover you against the accountancy and legal costs of defending yourself in a HMRC investigation, be it on I-35 or anything else, and typically you can probably pay about £75 to £100 a year for that sort of policy.